Okay.
Hey everybody, how's it going? John here with If I Could Scrollsoft Portrait Design and Woodworks. Welcome in all my subs and members. How you all doing today on this fine Saturday evening? That's everybody's cue to say, "Oh, we're doing fine. We're doing good.
We're doing great.
Great."
We're
Oh,
all
Joe's
we're all wonderful.
I'm breathing. It's good enough for me
Well,
today.
that's good. Hi, Larry and Jeanette. Chris Leland, Robert, and Larry JJ. Welcome in, everyone. Hi, John and Jess and Annie.
Hey Mike, how's it
And
going?
what's his? We have Mike. I was going to ask you if that was Mike. I wasn't sure.
No, it's
Aardvark.
it
Yeah,
it's
that's me.
dances. It's the aardvark guy.
I just call him Dances most of the time. I can't remember people's names.
Aardvark's
What have you guys all been up to today? What have you been doing today,
Not a thing.
Jessica?
Packing yarn and then some more yarn, doing a wheel spin. Nothing much though. What you guys been doing? Jojo in.
No, I didn't do much
Nothing.
of anything. I finished unpacking all my clothes and all that kind of stuff and put it away.
Then
Um,
last week.
yeah, you know, the suitcase was sitting there, big old duffel bag. I should probably unpack that. Because Zach was looking for ibuprofen last night, and he's like, "Where is it?" I don't know. I found another one. I was like, "Yeah, it's probably in my bag." So it was. I had so I had to unpack it and put all the stuff back where it went. So he has access to ibuprofen.
Larry says you can't get outside. Why not? Why not, Larry?
it's
That's a
We're
big
bad.
having a,
box.
we're having a downpour here right now.
I cooked, I knitted, and I read 2 books.
That box is bigger than you, Jess.
A little bit. It's a big ball.
I crocheted a little
What,
bit today, not a whole lot. My
what's
goal
happening
is
with
to
that?
finish the hat tonight. That hat's
Who's that
taken
box
me like
going?
3 days.
Who's that box going to?
Me?
Yeah, me.
It's going to
My
you.
ball. It's my ball.
Oh, it's for you.
Yeah, it's my box. I sent boxes out and then I got a box. So that way I could put more stuff in this box and send it to more people. Because this box is a nice size box.
Will my stuff fit in that box?
What, Jojo?
Will all my stuff fit in that box?
Uh, yeah. Your stuff has got to make it back. Still en route. But
Do
no,
you
I
have
got
more
a
stuff
box.
coming, Joe? What's up with that? Didn't
I
she
have
just
more
send you all your
what?
stuff? Didn't she just send
Yeah,
you all
but
your
some
stuff?
of it, yeah, but there was a mix up.
Yeah, I messed
Oh
up.
yeah,
Yeah,
right. The
and
mix
then
up.
I also have other yarns at your place too.
I messed up and I sent her yarn to somebody else and was charging somebody else her yarn. When JoJo's like, "Is that all my yarn?" And I'm like, "Mm-hmm." Well, yeah, it would have been if I would have not mixed it up.
Yeah.
It's
But I
okay.
think I had other stuff too, though, like from auctions and whatnot. And
You should have all your auction yarns. I've already sent you all of
okay,
that one. Yeah. So the only thing that
okay,
you're waiting on is that return box from the fun destination.
okay.
Larry, you got overheated yesterday.
Because I assumed it was your stuff. Whenever I put somebody else's stuff on top of your stuff, and I don't know. Knock on a lot of wood, I didn't get too much mixed up and messed up through all of that Joanne stuff. But JoJo got the brunt of it. So my apologies, Joe.
It's okay.
Thanks.
It happens. It's getting fixed, and that's all that matters. Oh yeah, Larry,
Yeah,
gotta watch that, Larry. Gotta be
hey,
careful,
Annie.
Larry.
Oh, Annie.
Hey.
Yes. Sorry, my
You know
throat's
how
sore.
you're always looking for like dragon amigurumis and stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
I just found this dragon cowl blanket.
Oh,
Oh wow.
I must make this. I must make this. Use it to frighten my neighbors away.
Mm-hmm.
Glow in the dark yarn? Yeah.
That would be fun.
Here's an owl one too. That one's cool.
Yeah, it is cool.
Ooh, I like that one too.
Hello, Scroll Soft Cafe.
Here's a fish.
Ha ha ha.
Rose
And he
Saw
says,
Cafe.
That's
he
cute.
says, hello, everybody, and the three other strange faces on the
On
screen. I don't
screen.
know because I've been under the rock for so long. Yeah, I don't know
And
that
then,
name.
yes, the
Lee,
same back
where you
to
been?
you, Scroll
Well,
Saw Cafe. I hope you have been well.
Lee was in
It
here the other
sounds
day.
it sounds familiar, but I'm not sure.
Well, hi. Nice to meet you.
All right,
Oh,
you guys
it's
are
Wes.
cute and fun and all,
It's
but I
Wes.
need to
It's
open
Mr.
this box up.
Balco.
So,
It's Mr. Balco. What have you been up
Oh,
to, buddy? I know what you've been up to. Because I'm following your posts on Facebook all the time. What have you been up to? You gotta come on. That's why I sent you a link.
I just
You've been
post
traveling. You've
recipes
been carrying
on my
on.
Facebook.
No, he's been traveling and he's been carrying on. He's been doing renos. He's been raising ducks and birds and all kinds of cool stuff.
Been busy.
And
you're
at
just,
taxidermy time, I was sharing off it's
yeah.
taxidermy too. I said, hey, go check out Wes.
You say something, Annie?
Oof.
Oh, Jeanette says she's gonna have a full house tomorrow. Now she has the mayor's wife and 7 church ladies, and 2 want to learn how to crochet.
Well, cool, Jeanette.
You got to get a camera set up, Jeanette. That's all I gotta say. I'll teach you how to crochet.
Oh,
I'll teach you how to crochet. That's on my other channel. Though.
I think Jeanette needs to teach us how to crochet as fast as she does.
Yeah, she needs to speed crochet those hats.
I,
She does.
I want to. I want to know the trick.
Hey, Jim, how's it going?
There's got to be some trick or something to go that fast. And
That's weird.
Squirrel Sauce says, "Yep, just farming all these birds. Need to change the name to Yardbird Cafe." Hi, Mary Webb.
Yardbird Sweet. There you go. There you go.
hey, Mary.
Welcome in, Mary. Good to see you.
Yes, I
So, y'all
showed you.
explain something to me. Why the closer do I get to the end of this antibiotic prescription, the worse I feel?
Because it's
I
not
don't
working.
know.
tried to get my sister to come and run over my head, but she wouldn't. That looks so
Gro-
good, John.
Grover's almost done. See all the shading I put on? I gave him pads on his feet and I shaded him. He was shading on his blank. I'm not gonna say blanket.
Kate,
His cape. Just gotta finish off his one arm. I do have to cut a new eyeball for him though. So it's broken.
no, Barry, I don't feel any better than I sound. I actually probably feel worse than I sound. It's the first time I've talked today. Except
I did
to
use silver.
that.
I
like
I
his
used one of those.
eyeballs.
I used one of those outline pens for his helmet though. The silver outline pens. So his
Yeah.
hat is like it's shiny silver.
He's gonna like that so much.
Cool.
Oh, guess what we went through today? You know, he already swapped computers with me. Well, today he had to swap TVs.
Why?
Well,
He's not
I'm
working?
sick and I'm not thinking straight. And I was tired of fighting with him. And I was just like, just give him the TV. I can't do it. And just give it to him. And he took his TV out and put our TV in there because our TV has YouTube and his did not. That's what I'm thinking. But then after he swapped the TVs, I was sitting in there and I had my head on my knees and he said, what? And I was like, I have another Roku we could have just put on his TV. It's up on the shelf.
Your Roku stick.
But I didn't think about it until, yeah. He's like, oh, well, I've already swapped him now. He was happy. That's what it was. Because the baby watches YouTube in here, which, I mean, he's totally welcome to come in here and watch YouTube on TV because I don't watch TV anyway. But he wanted it for his room, and I don't really care. It don't make no difference to me. I haven't watched TV since The Walking Dead ended. I don't know how many years that's been. A couple, I think.
The Walking Dead.
Yep, that was the last time I watched TV.
I never did watch the last season.
It was. I was very unhappy with the last season. It wasn't very good. I was very, very disappointed in it. And I don't like any of the spinoffs.
Did they bring Rick back?
They were supposed to,
Don't-
but you have to have a streaming service in order to watch it, and I'm just not going to pay for it. Because if it's
Yeah,
no
it's
better
not
than the last season was, then there's no point in paying for it.
It's on Paramount, I think, isn't it?
Paramount or AMC, something like that.
Yeah, I hate when they do that.
Yeah, that's just, to me, that's just trying to nickel and dime people, and I don't have no nickels to give anybody.
Yeah.
Well,
And
I'm sure you can watch
honestly, it wasn't a big loss. I mean, we
I'm
were
sure-
sitting, we watched football, the weather, and I watched The Walking Dead. That's the only thing we ever watched on TV. I am going to get him the sports streaming though, so he can watch football once football season starts, because that's one of his favorite things, and he ain't going to give it up. He doesn't know it yet, but he's not giving it up. I mean, don't you know?
Well, I'm sure somebody's put it back on put it on Netflix already or on YouTube already.
What, the football?
No, the Walking Dead.
I ain't worried about that. That was just for me. He never watched it. He doesn't like zombies or horror movies.
What is like zombies?
If it's not a war movie, a movie about football, he pretty much don't watch it. And yes, I am the woman who's had to sit through Patton about 12 times in the last 35 years, and then I put a stop to it. He can watch it all he wants, but I am not watching that shit with him, stuff with him. I don't like war movies. Love George C. Scott, though. Don't get me wrong.
Hey, Kevin.
Hey, Kevin.
No.
No,
That's always
motorboat.
been
These are Skittles.
the old
Motorboat
westerns,
thinks
but
I'm
he's got
opening.
that on Roku.
Motorboat thinks I'm opening treats with the freeze dried Skittles.
You ought to
Well,
see me trying to
you're
sleep
mine.
last night. Cash on one pillow, and Storm sleeping on top of my freaking head. I woke up slapping at Bill. I said, "Get off my head," and he goes, "I'm on the other side of the bed." I said, "What's on me?" And I reached up here, and it was Storm all curled up around top of my head.
Hey, Kevin, how's it going?
No, Motorboat. These are mine. These are Skittles.
I figured it was the everybody letting off fireworks last night kind of scared him.
Mm. Yeah.
Cash did not like them at all.
Yeah, Motorboat was laying up here right behind me.
Uh,
So I'm sure I've got scratches all over my back.
Misty was just hanging out on the porch. It didn't bother her a bit. She didn't even twitch.
Mm. They had someone close by doing the big boomers with the house shook when they let them off.
Huh?
Those great big boomers like they do at the fireworks. Somebody had some of them close by.
Yeah, I mean, they were shaking the house. This
Because
was
they
the
were,
big
yeah,
fireworks.
that's what I think that's what scared her was those. And I was like, okay. Like, you could hear them and you can hear the whoosh whenever the park was doing them. It's not that far from here, but
Wes,
these were closer.
Wes, I'll let you call them coloring pencils, but they're pencil crayons. Yes, they're coloring pencils. Because you can still see the wood grain through it, just to give it enough color, but you can still see the wood grain through it, so you still know it's hand done.
I got some of those Twistables, Annie. I like them.
Oh, Wes, it's been a while since you've seen any of my stuff, hasn't it? Yeah, here's some other ones I've colored.
All right, Joe, what did you say?
I got some of those Twistables and I like them.
Oh, cool. My hearing is still not good.
Yeah, you said those were good ones, so I got them, so I tried them.
Yep.
Then I got a big old thing of gel pens. Got more gel pens over there, metallic ones. I've got a whole bunch.
I think I want to get me some acrylic pencils. I don't have any.
Yeah, Wes, I started
I
actually
want.
using pencil crayons or coloring pencils to accentuate some stuff because I can make them look realistic without painting it, and you can still see the wood grain through them, right? So I started doing stuff like this, and they're layered too,
Very
so I can
cool.
get the 3D effect to it and make them pop out the way I need them
I
to,
like that.
without
That
without painting it and without dyeing it, right?
I like that
And
one in memory thing that you did with the butterfly.
yeah, that
It's
was a
for a
nice one.
friend of yours or something. Yeah, I like that one. It was really nice.
And the thing is like when you're like because I'm doing a lot of these layered things now. I like doing these layers. Like, I like it's just
It's
like the
like
way
a
they turned out.
puzzle.
It's like a puzzle. It's like an awesome puzzle though. That I can pick and choose the colors I do for everything, right?
Shh, Wes, don't tell him that.
What?
Not,
No. Yes, colored wood is still colored, but it's not painted. My whole thing was with painted wood. Wes. I don't mind stains. I don't mind, you know, stains and dyes are fine because you can still see the natural wood grain behind it. When you paint it though, that's when it wrecks it. That's when you don't know it's
So
wood
no
anymore.
markers either.
No, you can still see the wood grain through the markers. So don't do
I
like big
thought
heavy
paint mark.
coats.
I have paint markers.
That's a paint. That's paint.
I don't even know where mine are. I haven't used them in a while. I took all my wood cutouts down there to Michaela and I left them all there. I've got a lot of stuff that Herb sent me that I could color, so I'm not worried about it.
Oh my gosh, Wes, no, not another one.
Right. Exactly. That's why you don't paint wood.
Oh,
Well, when I was down there, Megan said to tell you thank you again for the cow. She really loves it.
The cow.
Hmm.
no.
She has it on. She has it on a mantle of the fireplace.
Yeah, this is another one, another color too.
I told her you should have seen it when it had googly eyes. It's a crazy cow.
Exactly.
She said you gave it googly eyes. I need to put them on there for a minute.
See, like that.
Yeah, but she really likes it. It looks really good too.
There you go.
So message delivered. I forget things.
Yeah, I've been doing like these colored ones for a while now. Yeah, because that's how long it's been since you've been on my show.
I think the
But you
first one I seen you really color was what, the butterfly one?
the butterfly
It
ones.
probably wasn't. Yeah, it probably wasn't the first one you colored. That's the one that really stuck in my head.
Well, there was
That was
the
amazing. Yeah, the memorial.
memorial butterfly, and then there was one I did for Jessica as well.
Oh,
Um,
this was the memorial one that just stuck in my head because it was
there was
amazing.
and there was the cow I did for
Itchy
you, and
poo
then
size.
Hmm.
the cow I did for you, and then
Wes said
Super
now tilt it
Grover.
about 45 degrees so I can see it better.
Oh, here, hold on a second. Well, I'll show it to you straight on because it's not glued. It's not glued. It's not attached.
Yeah, but if you
There you
put
go.
something under it to tilt it a little bit. Oh,
You're right there.
So it is 3 dimensional. It's five layers, but they're all different layers all the way around. Right? I even curved the eyeballs to make them stand
Look
up.
how the eyes pop. Yeah, look how the eyes pop.
I like that because it makes it look like it, no
Wow.
matter how you turn your head, it's staring at you.
Yeah.
Jeanette says feathers for me. Oh, he's doing feathers. Okay. I couldn't. I was like, what is she talking about? Feathers.
I haven't done feathers yet.
You know what? She said feathers for her, and I didn't know what she was talking about. And I remembered you were doing a feather or something for her.
Well, that was something else though.
Yeah.
But for because she won on the bingo wheel last night, then I'm sure
Mm-hmm.
she'll be getting feathers. Yeah, thanks, Wes. I'm not that stupid. I wasn't gonna dump it off.
Yes. Yes. And I have your address, Jeanette. Annie gave it to me, so I do have it. Um,
See, and I got two of
and
these
I know
done
you
now.
want yarn for your hat, is there any specific type you need?
See, Annie,
Colors,
these are
that
done.
type of thing?
I just got to glue these up now.
It'll be all acrylic. Those are cool. It will be all acrylic. Unless you want, I don't think I have much cotton. And do you want like solid colors, variegated? I don't know what you need. No, let me know.
Any type.
Any
Oh,
type. Okay.
we have
Okay.
to. We have to. So I was
Spinning.
last month. We were doing a super chat
Thingy
conglomeration.
mahoochie.
Yes, so that for every $2 super chat, you got one entry onto the wheel, and we're gonna draw the wheel now. So this is for last month, and there was 42 entries on it, I think.
25 were
20,
mine.
there's 20. No, don't. Five, six are yours. Six are yours. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Oh.
5, 6, 7, 8. 8 are Joe's. 8 are Chris's. And then there's Chris Nealon, Heidi, Jessica, and Sarah as well.
And
So
me.
the odds are in your favor. No, there was none from
Uh-huh.
Annie.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, Annie did one.
Yeah, I did a couple.
when I had nothing on my.
I
Remember,
swear
I
I saw
sent
her
the
do one.
sticker instead of the super chat, and you was telling me how to do the difference.
That was May.
I've been sick. It could have been May.
No, I don't know. I remember that.
I remember doing it. I can't tell you when it was. I just
And I
remember.
said there for a while. I was sending like
Yeah, treat.
dollar ones, and he said it has to be $2. Oh well, crap.
Yeah, Anthony's fine. No fireworks.
Okay, fine.
No doubt.
As girl says, don't forget to add mine in there. I want a prize too.
Wes, this was for last month. So and it
I
was
know.
for every two
It's okay.
dollars for every $2 super chat, you
It's
got
okay.
one entry on the wheel. So a
Everything.
$10 super chat was 5 entries, so on and
Shh.
so forth.
It's okay.
A
It's
$50
okay.
super
Which
chat,
I like that
25.
you do it that way
Huh?
because some people you go to their lives, you can't do that. You have to do each one separately. And I was like, if I just send a $20 one, can't I get just 20 entries for the month?
Well,
Nope.
see, so the thing is, it's actually cheaper for both of us to do it that way because it
Hmm.
costs you less to do one $20 entry. Because for every $2 entry, it actually costs you like $2.06 or something like that, right?
I don't know how much it is. Yeah.
But you get everything; it comes out of your accounts and stuff like that too. Anyway,
Hmm.
so yeah, I got to spin the wheel.
Oh my God! It is July. What the heck?
Yeah, it is.
I
No,
missed the entire month of June.
I sent you 10,000 superstars. Oh, over on Facebook that I don't have access to that one. Actually, I don't even know. No, because because my one that got hacked, I canceled all that over there. There's no
I
way you
gotta
did that.
renew my I gotta renew my driver's license when we're off
So
of here tonight.
why? Yeah, I gotta remember to do
'Cause
that.
I got the paper to do it online, so I'm gonna do that when I get off here tonight.
Okay, shuffle these up a little bit.
Let me
Come
turn this
on, Chad.
sideways.
Chris.
Here we go.
Who else is
The
on here?
winner
Turn
of a
this sideways.
$25 gift certificate to Adventures.
Congratulations, everybody, and good luck.
Oh, you put my real last name. Damn, if I just put JoJo on there.
Chris Kaleidoscope.
Chris K.
Oh, on her birthday.
Congratulations.
Wasn't that her birthday? Was that? I know it was Andrew's birthday, but it was somebody else's birthday too.
Hi, Jeff. I don't know.
What?
How close was I? Was I close?
A little bit, little close
When?
this time.
Yeah, I wanted to know what the other names beside hers were.
You were one away. Yeah, one away.
Went away.
How
Yeah.
close?
Yeah,
How
now
close were
I
All right.
you?
got
You
Heidi.
were like right that close and this close.
Yeah. Yeah. I was just curious. There's always next time.
Yeah.
Well, Jeff, you got to do super chats or whatever to get on the wheel. So
So
you
now
do
we gotta
super
let
chats this
Chris
month. You
K
this
know.
month, and so now you just have to do $2 super chats to be put on the wheel for this month.
He poofed.
Isn't it? Oh, what the hell?
We scared him so bad he ran.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, there he is.
Hey, right here. Right here. Oh, Resonator.
Hey, Greg.
Hey, Greg.
John?
Wait,
Greg, can
What do you
you
do,
boost
Greg?
your sound just a little bit?
Can
Hey,
I
Jeff.
do what?
Can you boost your sound? I could barely hear you.
You want me to yell?
Yeah.
Hey, if that works. My ears are not working really good.
So let me. No, Chris K.
It's one of the reasons I've been staying off panels because I can't hear very well.
need to get you some headphones.
Oh,
They
God,
help
no. My
what?
ears are hurting too bad for it. Oh, gosh. I haven't even been able to listen to an
Uh,
audiobook.
1, 2, buckle my
no.
shoe.
That's good. Thank you.
Okay,
3, 4.
out the door.
No, Joe, I guess where all of that's breaking loose,
Uh-huh.
everything's super, super loud or super, super garbled. But loud noises hurt my
Yeah.
ears.
Okay. Yeah, I know I can't hear a lot of times. I'm like, what? Repeat, repeat, repeat. If I have my headset on, I can hear it better, but it's still not the best.
It's like I hear, but by the time it gets to my brain, it's all garbled up. If that makes any sense.
No. What's going on?
Well, she wants the
Nonsense.
infection to be cleared up, and she said I might need to get my ears flushed.
Thunder.
Yeah.
And she said that might help my hearing because it's getting
Well,
When do you
Wes.
go back to?
1 second. Wes, if you have time, let me know, and we'll get you back on panel. We need to see your scroll saw again, buddy. You need to get back on that scroll saw and tell Cindy you're done doing rentals for now. She can deal with the birds. You gotta get back on the scroll saw. Okay. Or what are you up to, Greg?
When do you go?
Just playing around with the bike.
Hey, Herb.
Hey, Herb.
What are you
Hey,
doing?
when do you go back to the doctor?
I put
What are you?
Who?
there's a carrier in the back of my trunk, and it was coming off, so I had to fix that, re-affix it. It's like for the inside, it's a what did you call it? An organizer, you know?
An organizer.
Kind of like a whole bunch of pockets to put things in rather than just all like in a bucket and they're rattling around. So anyway, the organizer goes on the lid, and then well, the miles I put on shook it off or was starting to shake it off. So
Don't you just have a bungee cord over it?
no, shake it off, shake it off. That's like what's there, Taylor Swift.
I
Or
don't even
is
know
that
any
her?
Taylor Swift songs.
Is that
I don't
hers
know
or
any.
that's
I don't know
another
any
one?
Taylor Swift songs. I don't think I've ever heard one.
I don't think
Oh,
so.
oh, you've heard them. You just didn't know it was her.
No, I don't think I've heard them.
Pro-
I've heard them. I just don't listen to them
Yeah.
I listen to classic and rewind radios. I listen to
because
80s
the
music all the
granddaughter
time.
loves Taylor Swift.
Uh, Annie, when do you go back to the doctor?
Me,
Tuesday.
Yeah.
I, whenever I feel like it, I guess. She
Doctor,
didn't
doctor.
make me an. It's. She said if
Would
this
your
ticket, then I have to go back and get more antibiotics and more prednisone, which I don't
when
want to
does your when does your antibiotic run out?
take. I got another week. So
Ooh,
she
that's
gave
coming
me
along well,
Okay.
John.
2.5 weeks worth of antibiotics.
Almost done this.
Okay.
Oh, Annie, I was
Yes.
thinking I was going to put magnets on the back of this one, so that way he can put it on the fridge or put it anywhere magnetic, like any metal surface. But there's also going to be magnets on the other one as well, so that it can attach to it.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Then he
So
can
that
stick
way,
a stop sign.
yeah. So that way, when this one's completed, oh well, I can put magnets on the back of this one too. Like I put magnets on the back of this one as well. But I was going to put magnets on this one so that it can actually just sit on there, right?
He's gonna like that so much.
Because I guarantee he's going to pull this off and go flying around with it.
Yeah. Well, when I got the TV set up, what do you think's the first thing on YouTube he watched?
Super Grover.
Super Grover. It's the first thing he asked for. Super Grover
Scroll
Park.
Saw says. Scroll Saw says I secretly got my weather station cut last week and have a piece on the saw getting ready for Monday, so I might just try to do it live.
What? Wes? I do crochet Mondays. What are you talking about? Screw up my crochet Mondays.
Hello, Jim, Herb, Jeff.
Cool. Well, that's awesome news. That's great that you're getting it back on the saw. Because there's not many scrolling shows out there anymore. Even this one thing, I'm coloring. Still scroll saw it though.
Yep.
You need to get Greg a scroll saw.
Mm.
You need to get Jeff on the scroll saw.
Not that I wouldn't try it, but I just do not have the space
Patience.
for it or all the other stuff that would go with it, and I'd probably play with it for a month, and then it'd just be somewhere to stack stuff on.
Now you sound like me, Greg.
Mm-hmm. Because most of the stuff I have, I stack stuff on.
Exactly. If it's flat, it stacks.
Yep.
Yep, exactly.
Sorry, didn't mean coffee y'all's here.
Let's see what kind of yarn I got that was on sale for those placemats.
So quiet tonight.
Kind of, it's called Balance.
Okay. There we go. So now like I said, I just gotta cut one more eye because his eye actually broke off. You'll see it right there. See, his eye's broken.
Mm-hmm.
I'll cut a new eyeball for him. Glue him down. I'll use my wood arbors to drill some holes in the back, put magnets on, and he'll be good to, and the Super Grover will be good to go.
Kind of sounds like a cartoon. You've been watching it?
No. Sure, Ross. I'll just throw it away and start. Oh yeah, I know. It's broken.
And then
It's broken. It's garbage.
will that work? Will that work for the placemats?
Yes.
Got good colors for it. I just wanted to make you said bright colors.
Yeah. No, that'll be fine.
Okay.
Oh,
Because those are the ones that I got. What did I say, like $2? They were on clearance at Walmart. So I
how come
got four.
I never catch any clearances like that at Walmart?
I
Walmart. They never
I
have
just
their year on
pulled.
clearance.
I just went by and saw clearance, and I looked. And I was like, "Well, how much?" And $2. Yep. Give me yards. It says 344 yards, and they say a full weight, but I say 3. But
Huh.
yeah, I'll get started on that this evening because I'm finishing up the hat tonight, and then I'll start those because I looked up measurements and they said 12 by 18.
Then I'll finish this one up.
Mm, I like that. I didn't know what the dimensions were placing it.
I think
You're not
that
going to put Google eyes on Rover?
No.
Hey, hey, Russ.
Although I do have some new eyes coming in for amigurumis, some new colored eyes coming in.
Greg's weather is 66
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
degrees,
Maybe
12
maybe
mile
put
an
some
hour winds,
I should put
and
some
should
Google
be
eyes on the frog. By the
7%
way,
humidity.
I should put some Google eyes on Jessica's frog.
And JJ's
Yeah, yeah,
weather
perfect.
is Abbotsford, and you have showers in the vicinity, temperature 71, wind at 4 miles an hour, humidity 98%. How you doing, Russ?
Yeah, Russ, what
And
have
how
you been
you
up to?
doing? And how you doing, Herb?
hey Russ.
Rusty. Rusty Meadows.
Sounds like a porn name. Oh, thunder! Oh my God, it's gonna pour.
We had a big downpour here just a little bit ago before I got on here.
And it's
Loud
supposed to
thunder
be raining until
boomers.
Tuesday. It's going to rain the rest of the week.
Because they had a little thunder boomer, and then they had I was in the bathroom and had the great big thunder boomers. The house shook. Motorboats in the front room screaming.
Oh, I
I
guess.
was glad the weather held out yesterday so everybody could get out and enjoy the picnics. Cash, honey, it's
I
all
got some
right.
new tongue and groove router bits off of Timu. I'm gonna try these out and see how good these are. 'Cause these are only like $12 on Timu. So tongue and groove. So if these actually work, then I'm gonna buy some more router bits off of Timu.
Yeah. Well, if it's
I'm actually
cheaper,
I wanted a
if they
set for
work.
I wanted a set for a bit, but they were just way too expensive. So I figured I'll try them. Like I got one
And if
bit
they
over
don't,
there. I got one
and if they
bit.
don't work, and if they don't work, you're only out $12.
Yeah, it's not a big deal because I got one bit here that cost me $85.
Holy cow!
Yeah, I know. Where is it? Right here.
Okay, I'm back.
$84.99.
Oh wow, we missed you.
Thanks.
So
And
this
Glad
what's
my
that bit
the
for?
house was safe.
miter lock.
Okay.
We're doing really cool miter lock, so you can do miter corners with it. But it's really finicky to line up. Like once you get it lined up, you don't want to move it or at all. You got to make sure all your wood is the exact same thickness and everything else. See, here's my price: $84.99
Dang,
for one
that's a
bit.
lot.
But you also have to have a half-inch router for it, or half-inch router for it. It's a nice bit because it's a Freud. It's really nice, sharp. It works. I've used it twice, but I have to have it. I got to get my router table set up perfectly. So I want to get a zero insert for it, so I can do micro adjustments on it. That way, when you set it up, you can run both pieces of wood through it. One goes through flat and one goes through on like so. One goes through horizontal, the other goes through vertical. But your bit stays in the same place, and that way when you're done, both pieces of wood will join up in a perfect 45 and have extra glue line in it for extra strength. And I know for the
It's like a medieval battle helmet.
I know the tongue and groove ones were about the same price for
Right.
Freud.
Whichever
But you
might
know,
have-
for the Freud, so you're paying the money for them. But
Gaffer might
see,
have
I want to get my router.
them up market.
Got to get my shop organized. Got to get get my router station all set up. Everything else too. So
That bit sounds too complicated for me.
no, well, see that like if you actually watch the videos on it, basically you set it up once. But it does help to have a micro adjuster for it though. Set it up, micro adjust it, like run a board through, micro adjust it, and then just run all your boards through. That like, you can build like full cabinets in like one shot with all full perfect 45-degree or 90-degree miter joints. Little glue up, very little glue up on them.
Little glue up, little screw up.
Yeah, exactly. No need for splines or extra corner stuff. And oh yeah, there's another one I got to color too. But my desk is starting to get too packed again, and I know I have to empty it off for when I start Dave's big ass boat. What? You guys heard big ass boat? Yeah, I'm gonna start Dave's big ass boat.
You're gonna float the boat.
Yeah, and that's gonna be a long, ongoing project because it's gonna be probably at least 4 feet long, probably 30 inches tall. I'm gonna try and layer it as well. But we'll figure it. We'll see how that one goes. I might just do it flat too, though. We'll never know.
I heard.
Take care, Herb. We will see you later. Oh, Annie, which snowflakes did you want? Did you want these ones? These 4-piece ones?
Yes.
Okay. Because you didn't want those 16-piece ones, right?
What 16 pieces?
The ones I had up last year for my auction.
Joe.
I'll show you.
He expects me to remember last year.
Yeah, just give me a sec. I'll show it to you. Just give me a sec. I'll pull it up.
I'll say I do good to remember yesterday.
True.
Who got those? Oh yeah. Somebody that's not here anymore. Somebody doesn't join us anymore. Who got those? Lives in Alberta. Had the same name as somebody else.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, I knows it right up, right?
Okay, he's on the couch. I guess he's gonna be sleeping on my pillow again tonight. A dumb snores.
What about laying over the chair next to, I mean, not next to me, I'm on the couch, but across from me. She's just watching me, laying there. one of the boys told me, he said, she's not eating. And I was like, what do you mean she's not eating? She had wet food earlier and she ate it. She's not eating her dry food. It's been sitting there for a couple of days. And I was like, well, which one did you give her? And they told me, and I was like, open the other Heartland. There's two different kinds from Heartland. Dump the other one out of the upper bowl and give her that other one, the purple bag. They put that in there, and she went crazy over it, started eating it. I think she just doesn't like the other one.
Yeah, my cats
So
are
I said,
particular about what they eat.
yeah,
Hey, Connie.
Hey,
yeah. So
Annie.
I sent it home with Willie, the one that she wouldn't eat, because his cat will eat it.
My
Hey,
cats won't
John.
eat anything with fish in it.
Hey, Greg. Hey, John.
His cat eats anything.
No, they won't eat anything with fish in it at all.
Oh, hey,
Hey, Joe.
Connie.
Hello.
Weirdest cats ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
So this whole week I won't
That's
be
it.
around for bingo at all
Okay, how come?
No.
Babies, never mind. I know
because
why.
Vacation Bible School.
Yeah.
I'll be there.
Well, we'll miss you.
Wow.
I know.
Well, we'll just do what we've been doing, making a phone call and
Yeah.
playing bingo while we talk on the phone.
And I don't know what the rest of the time he's here is gonna look like because we've got a ton of stuff planned. We're gonna go to the Cosmosphere. We're making jam. We are making ketchup.
Oh,
We
God, Cash.
Scared the crap out
Do
of
you remember
me.
that snowflake, Amy?
Yep.
Come on, mute.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Why will that not?
Yeah, I remember you doing those.
I do.
Yeah. Well, you just have to do what you have to do, Connie. I mean, spend time with your grandkids. I mean, bingos will be there later.
Oh yeah.
That's what
And
I did with Michaela,
right.
when you guys would be going live and stuff. It's like, nope, not like because I'm spending time with Michaela, and they know that.
Right.
I'm down
And
here, so.
I was able to get my backdrop all designed, cut out, painted, put together. It's ready to go
Sorry.
to the church tomorrow. So
Awesome.
that's all ready. I painted
Yeah,
a
I think
whole
when I.
mountains. And, oops, we lost Annie. Mountains and a
Yeah,
church, a wagon wheel and clouds, and yeah, a stream.
been busy.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I was gone, I think I went live twice. Once was with Michaela, and I don't know if we were live or just backstage. I don't remember, but it was just a real quick, so
Maybe
you
you
could see
remember.
her. And the
I
other time,
remember,
Johnson, well, you can go live, can't you? Yeah, I can. It was a bingo night, but I wasn't playing bingo.
yeah. Um, and I know Hudson wants to do a live to paint. He loves to
Right?
paint. So we got to
Yeah.
figure that out when we're going to do it.
Okay.
But yeah, he's just been, he's
Oh,
not running this
good.
okay, he's not running this ragged like the other, Parker did. Parker is younger. Parker had never spent very much time with us. So he wanted to, do everything, do with me, do with me, do with me, Hudson,
Uh-huh.
when we moved here, he was a year and a half old. And by the time he was 2 years old, he started spending 1 to 2, 3 weeks with us every summer but one since we moved here. He's also the one that I used to call to talk to him every day on the phone when he was just little. And he would take me, he would take the phone with me because it was a video call. And
Mm-hmm.
he would take me in his room and shut the door and we would sit and talk, and he would play, and then he would hide me, and then he would go walking into the kitchen and say, "Where's Nana? I can't find her." So they would have to go look for me. He put me in drawers. He put me in the toolbox, or his little play toolbox with his magnets and his closet, toy box,
That's cute.
under the bed. Yeah. And he's like, "Where's Nana? I can't find her." And sometimes they couldn't find me. And they're like, "Mom, where are you?" And I'd say, "I'm under here." He'd put stuff over the top of me. I could barely see through it. It was hilarious. But because of it,
Yeah,
we are
it's
really
cute.
close. You know,
Uh-huh.
he doesn't talk to me as much now, but he doesn't need to talk to me every day because, he's in school, but he knows we have that connection.
Right.
So,
And I talk to Michaela on video chat 1 to 2
Mm.
times a week.
yeah.
She's
do
a
want-
busy kid now that she has those 2 neighbor kids next door.
Mm-hmm.
They're always together,
That's good for her.
And then the mom came over one day. Megan was gone, and she went shopping with Andre. And the mom had to go to the grocery store as well. And she's like, "Oh, I was hoping Megan was here." And I was like, "No, just me." And
Yeah.
she's like, "Well, I just wanted to see if she'd watch the kids for about an hour." And I was like, "Oh, just leave them." I was like, "We're getting ready to do some coloring on some woodwork, and your kids can I've got plenty for them too." And so they all sat and colored, and
Yeah.
they went outside, out back, and played with bubbles and stuff like that. But when Megan wasn't back when the mom got back, and not yet. And I was talking to the mom and told her, that the wood cutouts, make sure you take those home.
Mm-hmm.
And by that time, Megan came over and she's like, "What's going on?" I said, "Well, there was a party where you were gone." You know. So
Yeah.
we all visited, and then we all ended up ordering pizza. It was a
Yeah.
good time. And the ladies, I
good.
mean, she's a really nice lady,
Yeah.
and the kids all get along and stuff. So that's good.
Yeah.
And I was playing with Snapchat, taking funny pictures of Michaela and the other kids wanted their picture taken.
Uh-huh.
Just goofy things, and I sent them to the mom. Or
Yes.
I don't
Yes.
have. I sent them to Megan, and Megan sent it to the mom. Those pictures.
Yeah. So you have Snapchat, so do I.
I
don't-
play with
I
it
don't-
sometimes.
I don't put anything on there, but I have it.
I have
Me
Snap on.
either.
Snap on.
The only
I got-
time I
I got Matco.
the only time I ever put anything on Snapchat
Tools.
was a mistake, and it was my knee. I didn't realize that I had taken a picture and sent it on there, and my daughter and my grandsons and my granddaughters and grandsons and my daughter are like, "Mom, what are you doing?" I said, "I'm not doing it anymore." I do have Snapchat because I do follow a couple of people on there, but I don't put anything up there.
Yeah, I just play with the filters on there. Me and Michaela.
Yeah. My grandsons like to play with the filters.
That's all I have it for.
Yeah.
People are like, "Be trying to add me," and I'm like, "No,
Right.
I don't do anything on here."
Welcome
Yeah.
back, Jess.
Hello.
Hey, Jess.
Hello, Jess.
Hola.
What have you been up
Hey,
to?
Greg. I just made a video. I needed to open my box.
So what was
And-
in your box?
Well, it's a wood show. There
No,
was no
it's
wood in my box.
it's an everybody can share their craft show.
It says Saturday Night Wood Show.
Greg doesn't do wood. Greg's on here.
Yep.
It said
I-
Saturday Night
hey.
Wood Show.
I
So
did some
didn't
woodwork
want to
today.
Show yarn.
I
But,
did a
oh
little
my
bit of woodwork
God.
today.
Awesome.
Gosh.
Oh,
I
let Greg
am.
go. Let Greg's going.
Oh, shit. That looks
A
like a
dowel,
baby.
a very large dowel.
It's a broken shovel handle.
Yep, a big dowel.
Mhm.
A big dowel or a really good time. I don't know.
See, my backdrop that I made, it's out of cardboard, and I had to put braces on it, so I had to go out to the garage and build braces for it. And we have no air conditioning in the house, and I had to go out to the garage, and it's like 130 degrees out there. Coming in the house actually felt cool for about 10 minutes until my body got used to it. I'm like, God, it's hot in here.
Yeah.
It's like 80 to 83 degrees in the house during the day.
So, do we get to see what
Wow.
was in your box, or do we have to watch the video?
I can show you guys.
What? Well, that'd be awesome. If
Really?
you want to. Yeah, if you want to.
Of course I want to show stuff. It's beautiful.
Like I see a nice cake in your hand right now.
What flavor is that cake?
The flavor is
Neapolitan.
That's weird. You read my mind because it doesn't have a color. It just says 09.
A
It's a
dahlia.
Hobie Dahlia. So we have a
Maybe that's the
fantastic
black
cake.
dahlia or the blue dahlia.
Yeah.
Remember those movies?
Well, I remember black dahlia.
No,
Yes,
no, Greg. I'm very movie deprived. I have been for a very long time. I gotta catch up on some movies. Like what? That's gorgeous. Oh my gosh, that is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. This is cotton and acrylic. I do believe the dahlia is a blend. Nope, I lie. 100% cotton. There's one of them that's blended though. Maybe. Oh, sorry, azalea. I got an azalea that's blended. So 100% cotton on that beautiful thing. And then we have fantastic and beautiful azalea. Still from Hobie, 52% cotton, 48% acrylic. I love this color. I love it so much that I've actually paid for it when me and no, JoJo didn't place a Hobie order. We did Hirschner. So one of the only orders that I've ever placed with Hobie included one of these bad boys. So now I have two of these. So I'm super excited. It's going to be a tank and a skirt set. Not necessarily for me, but for somebody.
Chris ate the whole thing.
What's up, Buttercup?
Chris Nealon ate the whole thing, he says. Don't know what the thing was, but he ate it all.
Okay. Chris, oh my gosh. Okay, so do you guys ever get in the mood for like something specific or particular? It's like your heart and your mind is set on, I need XYZ. And then you go to acquire XYZ and that doesn't become available. Like I was crushed. I just wanted hush puppies today. That's all I wanted. I wanted hush puppies.
Do they still make hush puppies?
Yes, you can get them only at one specific restaurant. So I was super, super happy. I was like, oh, let me go down to Captain D's. I'll get some hush puppies. I'll get corn on the cob. I will get some coleslaw. And I would even grab and eat a piece of fish, whatever. They were closed, temporarily closed. I'm
That'd be
like,
chill.
Oh, not
I just
Greb
wanna-
hush puppies.
I just want a hush puppy. So then I had to come home and gorge out on hush puppies made from scratch. And I think I ate like 19 of them. I don't know. I ate a bunch. And at one point, I'm like, okay, I might have to like make myself sick to get the last hush puppy because I ate way too many. They were so good.
John, do you remember Squaw Boots?
Remember what?
Squaw Boots.
Yeah. Yep. I actually knew
I
somebody
don't.
that made them.
Yeah,
Hey, Miss Annie, welcome
I
back.
don't think we can call them
Welcome
that
back,
anymore.
Annie.
Uh, the neighbors are letting off fireworks. Was having a cow.
Yeah, my neighborhood is honestly doing that now, and I did record the video of me opening my box, but like for the last 7 minutes, I got this massive migraine that was uncalled for, and it's still here. Uh, Soho, 100% cotton. This is a very pretty color. It's called Shadow. It's a bluish gray.
We'll call it
Only the
gunmetal.
only the shadow knows for sure.
Well, let me get better. Okay, there. So you can actually kind of see the color.
Or it's more titanium, I think.
It's a pretty shiny color. Oh,
A shiny shadow.
a shiny shadow. Yes.
I thought Annie was back. She dropped back out.
No, she
Yeah,
dropped back out again.
we lost her.
She was here for a second.
Well, she said that, didn't she? I thought she said fireworks are going on.
Yep.
I bet that's her dogs are going crazy.
Oh, gone it.
I got a rainstorm outside right now.
We were supposed to get a rainstorm, but it hasn't appeared. We did last night.
We could use a rainstorm. Last week I was driving into town, half a mile up the road, it come down like buckets. Come back, not a drop in
Yeah.
my place.
We've had so much rain. Normally in Kansas, you have rain until like June, and then you have no more rain until September. This year, rain. But it's a good thing. I mean, we were in a drought, and officially we still are, but all the reservoirs or lakes are all full. They can't
what's
change it off. They can't change it off of that until a certain date. Okay, my dog's going crazy.
What's
There's
that
a
one, Jeff?
fly flying around him.
This is
Chris is going to be back, and the crafty gypsy likes your yarn, Jessica.
Hey, Jesse, how are you, sweet?
And it's tea time.
It is tea time. Tea time. Tea time. I can honestly say this is probably yarn that I would never own because it's never on sale to get it here in the States.
What? Spun colors?
This one is color number 18, tea time, 100% acrylic, 200 grams, 580 meters, 634 yards.
I think that's gonna look so cool when it works up. Depends what you turn it into.
That looks like the Premier spun colors.
So I'm excited to play with that one. And then this one here as well is a tea time.
Ooh.
Hey,
Welcome
welcome
back, Annie.
Miss Annie, honey.
Now that one I like that one. The other one not so much. This one I do.
I like the pink, like the fluorescent pink that's in here.
Yeah.
Then we have Mania, I think. Mania. How would you say that?
Manaya.
Okay, well, that's not how I said it on my video, so that's going to be really fun. But this color, oh my freaking gosh, I cannot wait to use it and work with it and play with it. I didn't know Phoebe had something so beautiful, and
I like the
yeah,
blues and greens together though.
this is gorgeous.
That would
That is
make an
65%
pretty.
awesome.
wool, 35% acrylic.
That would make an awesome parasol.
That would make an awesome skirt. We lost Annie again.
I'll say any
Yes, we
again.
did. That is just beautiful. Like, oh my gosh, I can't wait. I cannot wait to use this one. And it's so soft for being wool. And Miss Jessie, this came into this was a Happy Meal from Miss Sarah Mahoney. She definitely spoiled me. This is also gorgeous. It's slightly different colors, a little bit smaller than Ruby. Like if I could have more of this black and blue, just the black and blue, that, and I gotta hold the camera because lighting's better this way, so it shows color more true to color. Then we have, look at that! What the heck is that?
That looks like a salt.
Yarn, I
That
bet.
is beautiful.
Looks like a Sultan King, but why is it in a bag? Is it vacuum sealed?
It's a
Yarn.
yarn art flower. Yeah.
Huh. And it's
That
square.
is
It's easily
gorgeous.
stackable.
Oh, hold on. Can we break it out of the bag? And this is
Cube of
probably the
yarn.
first time that I've seen vacuum sealed yarn. Man. All right, hold on. Let me use my shoes. Oh, come on. This says pink. There we go. I broke it out. Oh,
And he's
okay.
back
It
in
looks
chat
a
with
lot
us.
prettier out of the bag. Oh my! Do you guys see that purple? Holy bejeebers, that's beautiful. So yeah, we have purple and black in the center, purple, green, green and purple, green and gold, gold and dark gold, and then gold on the outskirts. So it reminds me of Mardi Gras. But it is 1,093 yards. So if I make a tank top out of it, I could probably get two for little people size.
That's probably very close to 1,000 meters.
It is 1,000 meters. Yes, it is. 1,000 meters or 1,093 yards and 250 grams or 8 0.80 ounces, Mr. Greg.
Jesse says from a distance it looks like moldy toast.
It looks like toast with blueberry
No, it's got
jam on
toast
it.
with blueberry. Yeah, grape jelly. Yeah,
Yeah.
grape jelly.
The fact-headed me needs more food, so let's not start talking food. Okay, swap. Where is Sarah? Gosh, this girl sent me so much stuff. Then we have a Lion Brand Mandala, colorway Chi, CHI, medium weight number 4, 344 yards, 100% acrylic, and that beautiful.
Oh, I like that one.
Insta purple.
In fact, I have some that's similar to those same colors. I have 2 cakes that I haven't
So we
figured
got
out
the-
what I'm make yet, but I'm good.
I like how it's mixed, like it's not just white or an ombre effect. I like how it's kind of mixed with the white.
Yep. Oh.
We have sugar and cream, 100% cotton and black,
I have some of that.
which like I honestly I don't have any black cotton, so that was kind of awesome.
Yeah, I've got some black, white, red.
We have 4 balls of the Black Friday 8/8 cotton from Hobie. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Those don't look like they're the same color. That one right there looks lighter than the other 3.
They like different colors.
Oh no! Hold on, I just had it out.
Yeah, the one that's closest to our pictures looks lighter.
Okay, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4.
The one in your left hand.
Yes,
that one.
that one looks lighter. Is it the same color? If it is, it's from a different dye lot.
Lot 01, color 03. Lot 01, color 03. Lot 01, color 03. Lot 01, color 03. They're honestly,
Yeah, it's just a different
they're
dye lot
labeled as
then.
the same.
Yeah, different
They're
dye
labeled
lot.
the same. They're labeled the same lot.
Oh, I don't. Yeah, that you can
But
definitely
I
tell
still
the
think
difference.
this one here.
Yes,
This one.
that one's lighter.
This one is.
Mm-hmm.
And then
I
hold
mean,
on.
you could still use them together.
Oh,
You gonna try and
absolutely.
trick me?
Hold on. I'm gonna shuffle. Shuffle, shuffle.
Yeah, I knew you were
And
gonna
I'm
do
not
that.
paying attention,
Okay.
but I'm gonna put them all back on screen after I shuffle, and let's see if we still think there's one lighter.
Okay. You got to remember, I'm
Damn
really
it.
good at colors.
They're
I pass every color test I've ever taken. Now
from
watch me.
from my
Now watch
eye,
me.
it does look different, and
Mhm.
I already know which one looks different.
Mhm.
Even though it says all the same, there is definitely one that's not the same. Everybody ready to look?
Yeah. It's the one on the top right. Yep.
That one.
Yes, he's lighter.
Mm-hmm.
Still
It's
the
close
same dye
enough.
lot.
It's close enough that you can
Absolutely.
use it, but there's definitely a difference.
There's definitely a lighter color difference,
Yep.
in my opinion, and everybody else's. Wait, hold on. Is it the color part? Let me move this guy. Move this one. Put him here. Keep this guy here. Now who's wider?
The one on top.
Okay.
I told you. You can't trick me very easily. No, it's still the one, the one that you pulled out.
Jesse says she's
Okay,
looking for some
damn it.
pretty three-weight yarn.
All right. Don't look. Close your eyes, Miss Connie.
Okay, I'm not looking. I wouldn't know anyway. You mixing them up. Your hands are in the way.
Connie, are you cheating?
I don't know how. I would be
Yes.
cheating.
Jess,
You're
this
looking it
time
up
just
on
put a black
Google.
one in there and see.
You're
Just put a
searching
black
it
one
on
in there this
Google.
time. See, one of these things is not like the other. There you go. Now, which one's a different shade?
Do it again.
It's the one on the bottom, on the far closest to you.
Top left is the different color one. Top left
Nope.
is a different shade.
Nope, it's the bottom
Yeah.
one.
No, top left
Which
is a different
one?
shade.
It's that one. Am I right?
Yes.
Yes. See, told you. Mm-hmm.
Now, Jesse, honestly, I would check on Temu. Like, no word of a lie, because like the yarn I got the other day.
Or Jesse,
That-
reach out to me and we will open up my drawer. And I'm not greedy and I love to share. So,
Oh,
except
but
the
that-
stuff that I just got.
That means she has to come over and pick it up in person.
She's not far. We can.
I know that.
She
I know
drives
that. That's what I'm
30
saying.
minutes. I drive 30 minutes, and we can meet in the middle. Get a very good cheeseburger, I'm sure, somewhere. And I will pick her up, throw her in the car, and bring her home.
Mr. Dave Jones, how's it going, buddy?
Okay.
Hey, Dave.
we
How are
have-
you?
Hey, Dave. How are you, Portal? There's still more yarn. Damn it! This girl spoiled me. I'm so excited. So excited. Okay. Anywho, yes, she did give me the black sugar and cream yarn.
That's a big ball. Like I haven't seen big ones like that. I only get the small ones.
I get the small ones, and then I get the cones. And I actually have a couple that are bigger, but I usually
this
go with
is-
the cones.
190. I can't say that I've seen the big ones like this. Not usually. Usually the ones that I have access to is the peaches and cream.
Dave probably heard you mention big ass boat.
Yeah, probably. He's like, oh,
Awesome, Dave.
something's wrong in the world. I heard big ass boat mentioned. Oh, John's on. She's counting down for
That's
that big ass
pretty.
boat now, isn't there?
So these are the balls that I'm used to seeing around. How would you say that? Because I know how I said it in my video, and
Fleur de Lavande.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
it's
that's
à la
what I said.
française. À la française.
I knew it was France.
Lavender. It translates roughly translates lavender flower.
That's what I was thinking.
What?
Translate to.
Gila
Flower.
Yeah.
A flower of lavender.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Just so you guys can laugh at me, go watch my video. I'm just saying. And then I got one of these guys.
Ooh, I like that.
That's pretty. That reminds me of one of the I love this yarn from Hobby Lobby. I have one that looks similar to that.
The Hobby Lobby.
Nope.
Hobby
It's a
Lobby.
Joann's yarn.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's not Joann's.
No,
Better
it's
get it back.
Michael's now.
Not no more. It's Michael's now. And
They're
then,
also they also sold people. There's other like isn't it Hirschner's is going to also carry Big Twist
correct.
too?
Yes,
Yeah.
Yeah.
yes. Yep. And so Hirschner's is going to carry the Big Twist brand. However,
Mm.
Michael's is going to pick up all of their private label products, which
Mhm.
100%. Um,
I hope they pick up the material. I
I do
really
too.
I mean Joann's is where I went for fabric. Nine
And I
times
can
out of
say,
10.
yes, yes, that's where everybody went.
Oh, I
The
love
best
their
deals
fabric.
and the
I've
best
made
variety.
I made a wedding dress. Well, I've made 3 wedding dresses from stuff from Joann's. I've made quilts. I've made clothes for all my kids. I even bought my first sewing machine and my serger from Joann's. I mean, I love Joann's.
My downfall thought is, well, if Joanne couldn't make money off of it, what makes Michaels or anybody else thinking that they could do the same?
I think it was they gave away too much and they hurt themselves.
Um, n- so I'm hearing there was like a $40 million scheme behind the scenes going on.
Hmm.
Yeah. So it,
Well, you know, before Joann's got big and before Michael's got big. Okay, so you know what a cricket is, right?
yes, ma'am.
Okay, so it comes from Provo
The
Crafts.
thing that makes noise in the summer.
No, no,
Frog
no.
and cricket.
It comes from Provo Crafts.
Good fish.
Okay, Provo Crafts is from Utah. I've been to the plant. They used to have a store called Roberts Crafts, which was Provo Crafts. It did amazing, and I love that store almost as much as Joann's. But they closed them all because the crickets and everything was doing better, and they closed them. I was pissed, so pissed when they did that. But it was
Buddy Holly and
between.
the crickets. I know. I know.
Cover them in chocolate. They're good edible.
That'll be the day.
Hmm.
So bad,
You wouldn't
Greg.
want to. You wouldn't want the crickets from around here.
I don't want the crickets that are around
The,
here.
the crickets, you squish them and a worm comes out.
That's
No,
disgusting.
It's a
those
parasitic worm.
parasites.
We get
Oh, I
crickets.
thought that
Horsehair
was
worm
extra
or something like
protein.
that.
The
Yeah,
crickets
horsehair
hit
worm.
here. The crickets start showing up here in February, and they don't go away till October. And they're loud, and they get in the house, and they're I hate those things.
My new
And when
favorite
we
colorway.
that's pretty. When we moved here,
Not.
we got here at the end of August, and our house had not been lived in for like 6 weeks. Oh my God, there was so many crickets in the house.
So buy a frog.
No, I don't want a frog.
Frogs will eat your crickets. Lizards will eat your crickets.
No, I just
What co-
squished them.
What colorway
and
was that? Bring it
killed.
back. No, bring the other one back. Ooh, that looks like crayons. That looks like melted crayons.
Yep, that's pretty. I like that other one.
Okay, what is that one? That looks like a Rena cake. Oh, it's a flower. It's a yarn art one too. It looks like a Rena cake. Am I wrong?
Even though my only Rena cake came from Sarah. Oh, this is now my new favorite colorway. Like I was a fan of like the pinks and the grays, but there's something about this green and the pink that I'm like, yes, thank you. It just, if it sparkles, oh my god. But no, like that is gorgeous, gorgeous, darling. And then we have our melted crayons, which is probably, this is the first time that I've ever owned this person's yarn. And I may never own another like it. So this one is, can anybody
Cool.
name this designer?
Nope.
Cricket?
I've seen the logo before, but I can't remember who it is though.
Jojo? I know she's muted. She would know
She's
who
muted.
this is. I know, she knows who this is. Jojo.
I'm thinking spring.
Mm-mm.
I
Starts
don't
with a
think
T.
so.
I'll give you a hint. It starts with a T.
No, see, I couldn't even tell you that. The
No, it doesn't start with the. Her name is the one that starts with a T. Come, Jojo. Where's Jojo? Jojo.
just sleeping.
I don't
Thea.
care. Wake her up. Joe. Almost as weird. Hold on. Jesse. We have lizards. What?
Yeah, they eat the crickets.
Yeah, lizards eat crickets.
Well, that's fine. Hey, Jess, do you know who this is? She hasn't been on YouTube in a long time. I've kind of heard a rumor as to why, but
All right, what did you need?
do you know
Fish and
who this is?
stitches.
Who's your?
Fish and
Thank
stitches.
you! Woohoo! Yay!
Who?
I knew you would know it.
Riss?
Yeah, it's Thriss.
Oh, really?
Thriss. Yes.
Thriss and Stitches.
Thank you, Joe. Yes, it's Thriss's yarn. She's got the eyeball logo.
Yeah.
Yep.
She's been pretty
You
quiet.
didn't know it?
No, nobody
You
knew.
didn't know?
No, like I know the logo, but I've seen it before, but I've not. I couldn't remember whose it was.
You should write on that then, Jess. Fish and stitches, so you know.
Oh, I'm sure she knows.
Hold on.
Isn't it on there?
It does say full spectrum.
Yeah.
Oops.
So why'd you need me to tell you? You knew right there. It was on the thing.
I know. I knew.
She knew. No, she was asking us.
Yes. I was asking
She's
panel
been
and chat.
playing
This
games with us.
is full spectrum.
Yeah, I've seen,
Mayflowers.
I've never got any of her yarn before, but I've watched her diet and stuff, and I've seen her logo on there.
I can
That's the only
say
reason
no.
I know.
I knew her logo, and I mean I know full spectrum, and I already knew it was Versus, and it's not something that I don't know. Futuristically, maybe I can order from her one day. She's been pretty quiet in the YouTubes lately.
Yeah, I see her. She did one just the other day,
On
like a
Facebook.
July. Yeah, no, on YouTube. It was
Oh,
about the
did she?
July colorway. Yeah, July colorway.
So I'm gonna have
I
to
didn't
go on
watch
and
it
see if maybe I've
because
been unsubscribed to her. I did get a pop up on
because
Facebook.
yeah, because I don't watch those because I don't buy the yarn because I don't like buying tanks. So if it's tanks, I don't buy it.
Same here.
That's why when I go to, I've gone to the Creative Hands dib sale, but I won't buy any because it is Hanks. And I love the yarn, but it's Hanks.
I would buy it, but it's not in my budget, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
It's
I'm
all
down to
about the
like
same. They're all about the
I
same
have
price.
I've got like 9 more um, packages to ship out, and then I could be done with my obligations, and then I can put back some yarn.
Yeah, 'cause
But no,
I think about everyone's about the same price, aren't they? Don,
give
Aaron,
or take,
Chris, Dee, they're all pretty close.
yeah, roughly about
Oh, and Bridget.
25, roughly about $25 a hank plus shipping,
Yeah,
give or take, you know, a few dollars a piece or whatever. But yeah, roughly about twenty five
right.
dollars a hank. Um,
See, and to me, I can't really afford that just for a couple hundred yards or whatever.
yeah, and
I
and
can't,
that's kind of
I
where
can't,
I'm at.
that doesn't, yeah, it just like, $25 for, 250 yards or whatever. I just can't comprehend that. No, it's just too much
Um,
for me.
so
I'm more for the
far,
value.
the only dyer I have actually made a purchase from was Dawn Aaron, and I purchased 3 hanks of her yarn. Beautiful colorway. I also was not aware of the price of it when I purchased it, so I was kind of stuck
Surprise.
with what I was buying. You have one of them. I've got the other two, and then I shipped one up to Canada.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
have.
I know it costs a lot to dye it and buy the yarn and all that, but for me, I couldn't go over like $10 a hank, and that's pushing it just
And that's
because
why
you're
I
only getting a
say
couple hundred. Yeah, because you're only
I
getting a
wouldn't
couple
be.
hundred yards. So yeah.
What are we looking at? 187 yards of superwash merino right here. And I know it was a pretty penny, I'm sure. Especially with it being the birthday month color. But I would like for a May birthday box. I would love to order some of her stuff, but I'm gonna not have to have so many obligations to ship out more yarn.
Hmm.
Yeah, and I mean I want to support all of our friends and stuff, but fudge, it just there's a reason I'm
Yeah.
working 3 jobs, guys. That's all I'm saying. There's a reason I work 3 jobs. So I definitely don't have it in my budget to pay $25 for a hank just yet. You know, I'm not saying that I couldn't, but I cannot thank Sarah enough for sharing
Somebody
this
was,
love.
someone was removing a bunch of clothes. They kept moving.
And then I got some
Jute.
jute.
I have lots of jute.
Oh, Crafter Square. That's Dollar Tree.
Yes, it is.
I have tons of
I
that.
Yeah, I've seen
and
yours. I was like, oh my God.
I've
I
seen it,
was
but
like,
I haven't picked up any just
I need to
yet.
make some baskets with it so that I don't have so much because I literally have
a
hundred
ton.
a ton of it
Yeah, you got a ton. You showed it before.
in all different colors: blue,
Like, oh my
red,
God.
rust, green.
Jess,
Uh,
Jesse's
you know
asking if you have lizards in your yard.
what? What did you just say?
Jesse's asking
Um,
Jessica if she has lizards in her yard.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
because
I
Jesse's got
haven't,
him down.
and yes, she she's a little more rural than I am. I don't, and I honestly I can't say that I've seen lizards. I do have frogs, and I do have the blue-tailed skink,
So you have lizards.
but I have
Because think of a lizard.
it is a form of lizard, but it's not like a lizard lizard. It's just not like
They sell
one
them
of
in the
those
pet stores
frogs
as lizards. It's a
barnacle.
lizard. A blue tail skink is a lizard. Same as a
Okay,
knoll.
whatever.
And a knoll's a lizard, but they don't consider it a lizard. Ooh, bells.
I have bells.
Oh, guess what I got today in the mail?
What
What
did
you
you get?
what you What you
I got a mold for resin that is a frog.
what?
It's a frog mold, so I can make resin frogs. Oh, I love those. I have lots of them. The only thing is don't hook them on the hat, or they can't come off because they can't get washed. Oh my God, my dog's going crazy.
You had a bunch of tail, do you? How many tails you got?
I could pet these
like a
all
whole
day
rabbit
long.
Those are pom poms.
They're pom-poms.
They're actual rabbit tails. Just
They
pop them
are
right off.
not.
Yeah, they
They
pop
are
them right off.
not.
Pop them right off the
Mhm.
rabbits.
I'm allergic to rabbits, and I know dang well that that's not true. You're full of crap, John. Royce, you can't
They're so
jump
soft.
that way.
And I've already confiscated these two.
Hmm.
Mine. Mine.
It's pink.
All mine. No, that's rose gold. That's pink. Pink, rose gold. Beige, gray, black, white, multicolor, which is still gorgeous, but I look old enough so I don't need any gray to add to my stuff. That one might end up being mine. And then a brown tan one and a gray black text one. Gotta love them.
Shit. Shnikes.
Such a potty mouth.
Shnikes?
No, the word you said
We
before.
already said before that.
I didn't say it all. I just said shh. Shnikes.
No, you said it. You said it. We heard you.
Oh, wait. And we're still not done.
Well, Royce jumped off the darn couch. He's trying to chase a fly.
Fly.
A fly. He hates flies. And he catches them in his mouth and eats them. Or just chomps on them and kills them and drops them.
He's
Woolies.
back outside.
Ooh, I don't like that. That's because it's wool.
Hmm
Okay.
I think I had
And
some of that.
finally, here's the last of we have something I've never heard of. The brand, I have never heard of the brand. Lighthouse?
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
that's, I've heard of that.
That was a
guessing it's
band back in the 70s in
I guess it's
Canada.
on the East Coast.
Hmm.
Look how beautiful.
Oh, Lighthouse Yarn is from the UK.
Hmm.
Carrick Fergus, UK.
Well, I can say I'm a fan. So I have
Real
4
yarn.
balls of Lighthouse Wildflowers and Trillium. Lightweight number 3, 80% acrylic, 20% wool, 136 yards per ball. Distributed by Hirschner's. So, Miss Sarah sent me quite the happy mail box.
Awesome.
Holy bejesus.
Oh, that's actually Hirschner's brand.
That's what I said.
Yeah, Lighthouse Wildflowers is a Hirschner's brand.
Yeah, maybe that's where I've seen it then. I know I've seen it.
So yeah,
Did
that's
anyone get any personal orders in when they had 4-cent shipping?
Nope.
what about
No, I
shipping?
did not. I was going to, and then I forgot. I was going
We
to
get
get
cheap shipping all the
cotton
time.
yarn. So I was like, oh, I'll just wait till they have free shipping sometime. It won't be long.
I don't know if you can-
Would you get your hiney back up there?
Okay, sorry.
Good.
He
I'm
he
trying.
won't. He,
Dang.
That's a nice haul. Man, we really got to thank
yeah.
Sarah for that. Like that's totally amazing.
Oh my
That's what we
god.
Yep.
got.
Oh no, that's incredible.
And that was for just because?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh.
You know, it'd be awesome is to get like a box of yarn like that. You know, instead of it just because, but just because you want it. That'd be awesome to get. Show.
Huh. Oh my
Mm,
God.
mm, mm, mm. Well, and the thing is like this is the second box that she has sent
Where's Sarah at?
before yarn. I don't know.
No return label. I'm just curious the state that she's in.
Well, I know the state she's in.
Jesse says, Connie, it's all right. You're on the wood workshop. They have potty mouth here.
Yeah, but I usually don't. Occasionally. But this dog's
State
driving
of
me
disarray.
crazy.
Just have her play bingo. She'll get a potty mouth.
Hey,
You do.
I try not to.
That was cute.
It doesn't work.
He's just driving me crazy. He's going back and forth across the room.
Annie's in the chat. She's trying to keep the dog quiet.
In the chat?
Yeah.
How's that working, Annie?
Well, at least we
No.
can't hear the dog barking.
It only works the dog can see.
I'm actually surprised there's this many fireworks going on tonight.
Oh, yeah, we got a lot going on here. I kept hearing something. I took my headset off. It was quiet. Put it back on. I'd hear it again. I finally left it off for a few, and yeah, it's fireworks. It'll be like that for like a week. Everybody's using up their leftover fireworks.
To be
Why don't
honest,
they
I
save?
was actually
Why don't they save some up for Christmas, Thanksgiving, Halloween?
New Year's. I don't know. Now my brother, he has a bunch that he saves up when, or he goes and gets it. I think probably in Missouri. I don't know, but he gets a ton of it, and he lets half of it off, and then on New Year's he does the other half.
fireworks here are legal all year round.
I watched the fireworks because Heidi, she posted a video of the fireworks that she was at, I
Mm-hmm.
sat here and watched it. While I was crocheting last night. It was good, like for the ones that didn't get out to the fireworks. Me and Zach were gonna
Oh,
go, but he came home from work and said it's too dang hot out there. Okay.
Well, that's why we were showing fireworks last night for everybody who couldn't get out. Thank you, Jess.
yeah, yeah. My whole hillside was covered in fireworks. It was gorgeous, honestly. Like if I could cut down 4 trees, I would have a view of an entire landscape of fireworks.
Buy a chainsaw.
Um, okay.
They have them on Temu, the Sam.
Yep. You can get them cordless ones.
Honestly,
I've
there was
seen
four
many.
trees in my way.
They even have mini ones.
What? They have little mini? What?
Yeah, they got mini
Mhm.
chainsaws
Well, I
for
can
cutting
say
it.
that
They're
I've
they're
never
like for cutting up
not been
branches.
one to.
I want one of
I
those
see.
mini chainsaws.
I've cut down trees with a steak knife.
Oh my god.
It's all I had, and they weren't big trees. They were, little, like
Yearling.
4 inches. They weren't huge.
You cut a 4-inch tree with a steak knife.
Yes.
It's all you had. No axe.
Yes. Nope.
Freaking
Killed
steak.
the tree. Killed it.
it got down.
It died.
All right. I gotta go see what's happening on the outside.
Nope, there's Jessica's fireworks. Can't see them. They're gone. I see like a street light or something. Oh, it's a UFO. It's one of them cigar UFOs. There we go. Now we can hear them.
Well, I didn't want to.
Yay.
Sorry.
You're going to scare all the dogs in the chat.
Yeah.
Sounds like something you'd hear in Ukraine or Gaza or Iran about now.
know.
No, did you hear about that fireworks plant that blew up in China the other day?
Uh-uh.
I thought it was California.
There was a big one in China, though. I know that.
Oh, okay.
And it was fun. So I was listening to it on the news because I don't listen to the news unless it's on in the house. And they were talking because I was eating dinner and talking about it. And the thing that I started laughing because they're like, yeah, oh yeah, so this a fireworks plant in China, blah blah blah, blew up, and the fire lasted for like 3 days or something like that, and they couldn't get in to try and figure out the cause of the fire or the cause of the explosion. I'm like, matches, a lighter, like it's a fireworks plant, like why is there any sources of ignition at a fireworks plant?
Yeah.
I just can't understand like why are dogs afraid of? Obviously, they're not hunting dogs. All right, everybody. Starting to have a coffee right now.
It's all that smoke from the fireworks.
Yeah, full of sulfur.
That was cute.
Okay, we've been on.
Clearly, that's the problem.
I want to thank everybody for coming in and joining us. Thanks, Jess, for showing off your yarn. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Sarah, for sending it to her. Thanks for the fireworks show. Join us tomorrow for some happy hats. Jeanette will be there. And hopefully she can get a camera going. See what's going on with that.
Hey, Larry. Bye, Larry.
Take care. Take care, have fun, and good night, everybody. See you all later.
Night.
Good night.
Bye.